Hey guys and gals, today I'll be talking about the movie Lord of Illusions, the Scream Factory Blu-ray release. And I think this is probably like the second time reviewing it. I think this second video blog I officially did was showcasing the Blu-ray. The first time I did this, and that's before I became, with this time, we become blogs. I think I was a DVD movie buff around the time I reviewed Lord of Illusions long ago. But this version is the director's cut version I reviewed. It also comes with a theatrical cut too, and a lot of great special features. Just Google it or go to Blu-ray.com and you'll know about the special features play by play. Besides that, man, I always loved Lord of Illusions. It was one of my favorite Clive Barker's movie, one of my favorite horror movies. Especially the style. I think I probably know about like maybe two or three movies that did like the detective film noir style with the supernatural horror theme to it. Very rare we see something like this. But I like this movie, man. I like the characters. I like the story. I like the death scenes with the blood and gore scene and how they set it up in this movie. And the director's cut showed a little bit more, that kind of like wow, it kind of filled in the gap that theatrical cut did not. Even though I did enjoy the theatrical version, but the director's cut explains a little bit more better. Um, Let me just talk about the movie a little bit, not too much, without giving anything away. The movie begins with this cult leader. He kidnaps a girl, and it's kind of weird. I kind of say, where the fuck he got the baboon monkey from? You see at the beginning of the prologue. You see, I think prologue is before the aftermath. Anyway, you see the beginning story with the cult leader, right? And I can say he got a baboon monkey. I just want to know where did you get a baboon monkey? Seriously. Um, Besides that, I think these guys are from the same town, went to the leader to rescue the girl and stop him. I don't know if he was gonna murder the girl or not. We don't know, but it's pretty much the cult leader has a liking to one of the heroes in the movie at the beginning part of it. I mean, that's gonna rescue the girl, and once he rescued the girl, they killed the cult leader, and then that's when he rescued the girl. And then you get the aftermath, which is set in New York, with this detective played by Scott Bakula, and he has a little history on his own about this demonic possession case that he stopped, and it kind of affected him. I think one of his bosses, I think the boss that came to visit him, hired him just to do like a mystery or go to like, I think he was probably going on vacation. Yeah, investigation. Excuse me, to to Miami, Florida, to Miami, I think, or Florida or something like that, to do an investigation on this guy. That he stumbled upon this other guy being murdered, and then it ended up becoming a case that he was kind of curious about. And then the woman saw him in a newspaper on one of the murdered friends of the magician guy who was the hero in the beginning part of this movie who saved the girl, and she wanted to hire the detective to investigate on her husband, make sure like he's safe or whatever. But later on, she invited Scott Bakula's character to his magic show. The illusionist was dead from one of his own tricks, and the investigator decided to investigate this and help the woman out pretty much. Um, as the movie progressed, you get like the serial killer in between this movie, who's killing these people, and you already know who the serial killer is. He was like one of the cult followers from the beginning part of this movie, who's kind of grew up 13 years later. And it's pretty much it's like what the movie's telling you is like pretty much he's gonna rescue his master pretty much, the cult leader, and also invite other cult members to come back. What they trying to start back then. Yeah, I don't want to ruin too much, but it becomes the horror elements as it progresses forward, especially towards the ending, towards the final scene segments. You'll see the horror elements and so on. I don't know. I like this movie. I always did. I never doubted it. I know there's haters for it. There's people that like it, but I know there's a lot of hate comments and hate reviews for this movie. Not all of them, but I know I was surprised to know some of it. I was like, why hate on this movie? This movie was good, man. I was surprised there was never a sequel on the detective. I like to see because when I saw the liner notes, I think he did two short stories on this character. So I'm surprised he did a part two. I won't mind seeing Scott Bakula play the same character again. Maybe investigate another supernatural case. That would be hot. Anyway, peace, guys. See you later.